Welcome to the world of warships with Captain Yamo. I'm your host, Captain Yamo, and this is the Tier 7 Japanese battleship, the Nagato. Or the Nagato. There's one or the other, I'm sure. Ooh, nice, Nuremberg. Um, I don't know if the gameplay here is going to be good enough, but there's a couple reasons I've been wanting to put out a video. And of course, I can't really do anything while I'm trying to play. So this may not be the best time to try and do it all. Um, One, I told Hakim that I would explain why I use this zoom as opposed to the nearer zoom. Part of it is the field of vision I get here. You know, I get to see a much wider area like this. And that was too much lead. And so uh, it allows me to see more things in that area. If I'm significantly zoomed in, I don't see quite as much. You see, you narrow your things out, and oh, of course, right when I was lining him up. Yeah. Anyhow, zooming in, you do certainly get a better view of your target, and I can do it, but see how far ahead I have to be in order to hit this guy? And I'm assuming that 10 is going to be about where, let's see if I can show you, this 10 mark right here is going to be in about the same position as the 5. See that? And so I use these markers in order to determine where I'm going to shoot, and I'll see if I can't show you. I'm going to have to come swing around, so let me get these shots off here. So he was at about a 5, right, by my scale. So here I'm going to shoot at him at this 5, but it would be the same as if I shot at him at 10. Now watch where these shells hit. And I got to swing it around. See? Okay, so the shells hit right there. Right past here, but notice he's also not going full speed at the moment. So by doing that, I make my shots consistent. You know, if you've ever played baseball or something, you know, when you come up to the plate, you should be approaching the plate the same way every single time. They encourage that because that way you have everything that you do. See, here we go again. We're going to go with the 5. That was too much last time because he was smart enough to slow down, or, you know, he's got torps in the water, so he might swing around. But you come up to bat and see we're still a little too much. So next time I'm going to give him a what would be a 4 on my scale, which is more like an 8. I guess if you we just kind of noticed something there, that you can double the distance. So if I'm zoomed in, I just have to, you know, then you have to remember you're zoomed in, and it was about an 8. So let's say the Myoko is about the same kind of speed as the other ship we were shooting at over there. I can't. Oh, that's not going to help us. You know, you also have to pay attention. And see that? Look, we were way behind. So she's really hauling ass. I have to remember I'm zoomed in, and I have to remember she was hauling ass. And look how much further I have to lead her now. I feel like it's harder to see them behind all that stuff. And I know I can turn some of it off, but man, it's still behind. So anyhow, that's what I do. That's how I use the zoom. If I do something like this, I have to remember I'm zoomed in, and I lose, you know, field of view. So See, it looks like he's going full speed, but he's not. She's not the Miyoko. Ay, ay, ay. So there's a couple reasons that I haven't been posting videos. Um, Chief among, I've been under the weather pretty badly, and working this very up and down schedule. You know, we were working mornings, we were working swing shifts. Oh, gotta remember I'm zoomed in. Yeah, see. And I was sick. That might be too much lead now. So yeah, the biggest problem I've had lately is I've been very sick, and so there's a long commute to work at the time, at the moment, and so when when I'm not on the way to work, working or sleeping, I am generally asleep. You know, I'm trying to recover, trying to get better. So, as a consequence, I have hardly been playing the game, and as is clearly evident right now, really out of practice. Well, I'm glad I saved that, but I'm not going to survive this. Shh. So yeah, I haven't been playing much. I've played a few matches, and with this ship and the other Tier 7 battleship, I'm just you know, not that high quality a player yet. You know, I guess is the nicest way to say it. The other way to say it is either the ships and or I suck. So, been working on them, but you know, we got that one and we got the Colorado. And we need 25,000 XP to upgrade to the final hull. Oh, looks like we got it with the free XP. So why not use it? Yeah. Oh, wow. Bam. Still haven't gotten the Project R or whatever it was, 4 million. But there we go. We have a fully upgraded Colorado. Alright. And what did this upgrade do? It just added anti-air, I believe. Yeah. Look at that. So now, just 120,000 XP. Well, I'll probably have to keep up my premium because, man, that's a lot of XP. Alright, well, I'd like to thank you for joining me here on the World of Warships with Captain Yamo, and I hope to see you on the digital high seas. Wah, wah. As you can see, played very, very poorly there. You chose poorly. Only had 6 hits. I did destroy a ship, but you know, so what? What did I do for my team, really? You know, that was pretty sucky. Got downed by a kamikaze yar, which is a it seems to me a lot like a minakaze, which is a fantastic ship. And I went to I went to, how do you pronounce this word? And it's Nagato. So the Nagato, I did extremely poorly for my team. I apologize, guys. That was not a. It was a shameful display. We were wait. All right, we managed to do 6,300 points of damage. Wow, killer. Our secondaries almost will put in over 1,000. So Thank you, secondaries. Jeez. There you go. Bunch of AP damage. Bunch of I was taking it from everything. Everybody was whooping me up there. I That was very poor performance. But there you go. Perishable skills, right? We'll talk about that in the next video. I'd like to thank you for joining me on the World of Warships with Captain Yamo, and I hope to see you on the digital high seas.